It's like a persistent gnawing. It's like an emptiness that you can't fill no matter how hard you try. Like when you're really hungry and you keep eating and eating and eating, but the feeling of the hunger just doesn't subside. And it follows you everywhere. You feel it in your day-to-day life. You feel it when you're dreaming. You dream of it. It's so persistent and it never goes away. Yet you don't know what it's trying to tell you. You don't know where it comes from. You don't know. But you know that it exists. And you know that it's trying to tell you something. And Spirit wants me to tell you that what that feeling is and why it's so persistent is because it's trying to tell you that you are not following your calling. You have a divine path that you aren't in parallel with, that you're not how do I say this, Spirit? You're not giving your power the room or the space inside of your self and your life that it needs to flourish. Your potential is so much higher. And Spirit wanted me to tell you that because you have so much more to offer to yourself and to everything around you, everyone around you. And I know that can feel really scary, and it can feel really uncomfortable, but it's worth it. It's all worth it. And Spirit has a way of always letting us know when we're not in alignment with our true calling in a million different ways. And Spirit always wants what's best for us. I know that sometimes it can feel like life is so hard and it's so pinned against you, and that your cards just aren't as lucky as other people's, or you're not as fortunate. And I'm not saying those things aren't true, but it's not what divine wants for you ever. You are always being rooted. Spirit's always your number one fan. Spirit wants you to excel. Spirit wants you to get to your calling, to live your truth, your highest form of truth. So even when everyone feels against you, the world feels against you, you feel against yourself, know that Spirit is right there, always rooting for you, no matter what. No matter what. Always your number one fan. And there will be days, there will be months where you feel like, I am trying so hard. I am giving this my everything I have inside of me. I feel like I'm doing all that I can to get to this place that I want to be, or to do this one thing that feels like it's my ultimate dream. And it will feel like your effort is not paying off. Or no matter how hard you try, you fall and you fall again. And you don't want to get back up because you are tired of falling. You have bruised knees and you don't want to try anymore. I get that. I get that. I know that feeling so well. But you can get back up again. Because there's nothing else in this life more worth anything than following your dreams. And anything in this life that is worth anything is hard. It's hard to achieve. You have to work harder for it. It doesn't just fall into our hands. I'm getting a little bit choked up. And you will get there eventually. Okay? You will get there. It might take a long time, or longer than you expected or wanted. And you may have bruised knees. But you'll get there. You're gonna get there, and it's gonna be okay. You know, it always has a way of working itself out if you are following your path. There will be hiccups, and there will be speed bumps, and there will be, road signs. But if you are following your path, there will be nothing ever put in your way to stop you completely. And that is just the truth. I'm getting a very specific message for somebody right now, I believe. And if this isn't for you, that's okay. Her hands left prints in the sand in September. I don't know who that's for, but that's for somebody. Hey, thanks, Spirit. I want to thank everybody who is here for being here. This won't resonate with everyone. I channel on a frequency, and if you are attuned to that frequency, this will feel more attuned to you. It will not be for everybody, and that's okay. But I believe if you're here, you're meant to take something out of it. And Spirit has been on me for a long time to start this channel. And here we are, finally. And I am very excited to see it grow and to connect with all of you. You specifically. And I think that's all of the message I have for today, but I'll be back with more soon. Be well.